Hi there. Welcome to our pre-recorded live session on how to become a data scientist at UCI. My name is Hallie Gruber and I am the Technology Programs Director here at the Continuing Education School, and we wanted to take you through in person all about what the certificate program is, who it's designed for, what you're going to learn in the program, the study pathway that you're going to go through, and really we want to sort of hear from you and get your thoughts, feedback, questions, and ideas. I'll just introduce you to Julie.
Hi everyone, my name is Julie Pei and I'm a program manager here at UCI Continuing Education in tech programs, and I help with the management of the data science program. So a lot of the time when you have questions about scheduling, about your courses, about instructors, you'll be contacting me, but you can also contact Hallie as well.
We're here to help you every step of the way. So first of all, I think the most important thing is cost. How much does our certificate program cost, certificate of data science? The cost is on average about $6,300, and the format is purely online. So all of our classes are online, led by an instructor. You will also be learning through our LMS, which is Canvas. So everything's uploaded into an easy online learning system. And the duration that we typically recommend for students in terms of study, part-time, is 9 to 15 months. So obviously, if you really want to sort of shorten that and study almost on a full-time capacity, you could probably shorten that down maybe to 9 months is probably the earliest, because
about 9 months.
Yeah, because we run on a quarterly based system. So let me just talk you through essentially an overview of the program. There's a lot of data science programs out there now, but I really think that the most valuable thing with our program is that it is university credit bearing. And that means that all of our courses and curriculum have been designed and approved by campus here at UCI. So I think that really is really important when you're looking at other data science programs out there. This is a university credit level program, and we're really proud of that, making sure that our curriculum is of a high academic quality, and that you are being taught sort of not just sort of skills and technologies, but also the theoretical underpinnings of data science at its core. So yeah, basically we've designed this program because increasingly, as everyone knows with their jobs, we're using large and collecting large amounts of data. And I think everyone wants to know about how to interpret this data. How do you slice and dice it? And what are the tools and what are the techniques and the methodologies that will allow you to do this? I think also the second thing with our data science program is we really look at being able to effectively manage the data, to perform what we call data-driven decision-making and prediction analysis. And essentially we're focused on training you in a thoughtful manner, the way in which a data scientist would think about solving problems. And I'm having a conversation with someone. We train you in a way to think about managing, storing, collecting, and interpreting data. And that's really the core kind of concept of our program. Topics that we cover in our data science program include in and off cloud data systems. So obviously there's cloud systems like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure, but there's also off cloud systems that I'm sure people need to use, in work environments. This probably is about sensitive data that you don't want to have up in the cloud. We go through scalable data engineering, and this is really inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and data modeling. We also go through unstructured data, raw data, and we use NoSQL to manage raw data. We go through computational statistics, pattern recognition, data mining, predictive analytics, machine learning techniques, data visualization tools, and high-performance software and hardware when it comes to managing data. Now, another question we always get asked is who should enroll? Who is this program for? And I think this is another unique factor of our curriculum. It's designed for really anybody that wants to leverage and understand large amounts of data in a diverse way. So it's intended for working professionals. You don't have to have a background already in science or predictive analytics or even in data science, but it is designed for people that are already managing and working with data. So that's probably a good place to start. Other people that will benefit from the program include data engineers that are actually building systems to manage data sets, data analysts, computer scientists, business analysts, database engineers and administrators, researchers, and statisticians. I was going to go through kind of some career insight, but I think suffice to say is that data scientists and data science professionals are certainly going to increase in demand as our jobs become more and more entwined and reliant on data. We need to sort of understand the processes in which they're stored and managed. And I think that there is an incredible opportunity, even if you're not looking for a total career change, but you want to sort of be more confident in managing data and interpreting data for your organization. I think that the growth pattern for data scientists and data science in general is going to only exponentially increase.
I think that's a really good point that Hallie brings up, because I do get a lot of questions from students about, well, I don't know how I would really use this because I'm not looking to be a data scientist, and that's fine. As Hallie said, we use data in our everyday lives all the time. Mm-hmm. And so it's important to also know that you don't have to take an entire program. You don't have to take the data science program in its entirety. You mm-hmm. can pop into one or two courses if you just feel like, oh, I want to learn about this. I want to learn about data science, or I want to learn about R programming. I want to learn some Python. I have several students who just take a course, decide if they like it. Most of the time, they do decide to come and complete the certificate, because I feel like once you take a course and you get into it, you just become passionate about it, and then you come back and take some more courses. That you don't have to take the entire program. It's definitely, if you just want a few skills, if you can use it across all, basically all industries, mm-hmm. right? So.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Like, I feel like I would definitely benefit from some of our classes, because I'm constantly looking at student data and looking at ways in which you guys are learning and how you're taking your sort of study pathways. And Excel and MailChimp lists are just not enough, and even like some sort of CRM systems just aren't enough in terms of segmenting the data that I need to review and look at in different ways across time, sort of financial plotting. So I think everyone, even from a marketing background, also would benefit from learning some of these kind of data science skills. Some of the benefits, we have this on our website, it's pretty obvious, but I did want to highlight, I think the ultimate benefit from our program is we teach you to think about data in a life cycle manner. And so that is that it's constantly changing and morphing depending on where you are in the data collection cycle, whether you're going through a process of what we call data cleaning or data hygiene, and really sort of stripping it back from anything that potentially can contaminate the data set, all the way through to sort of large-scale data modeling and sort of data analysis and modeling. And so to me, that is like a really kind of core benefit from our program, is kind of data lifecycle kind of competency. Mm-hmm. And the instructors that we have have particularly selected so that they sort of embrace this kind of data lifestyle philosophy, really.
Yes.
They understand that there are many different forms and phases of the data lifecycle.
Mm-hmm. And I think one of the important things is for all instructors as well to always love to learn, because mm-hmm. we're continuing education mm-hmm. and we love learning. And when we hire our instructors, a lot of them are industry experts. They might have been there in the very beginning before data science became, a trendy thing. Mm-hmm. And they might have been working in really old systems, but I just know that all of our instructors love to learn.
Yep.
They're constantly teaching me things, and we're constantly going back and forth. Have you heard of this new thing? How do you clean data in this? And things like that. So you're definitely learning from industry experts here.
Yeah, that's probably another really good one. A second point is that we care about your learning journey. We want you to succeed, and we want you to get the most out of our programs, and so do our instructors. And so, yeah, this kind of concept of being mentor-led, guided online, you're not alone. You are very much a core member of the class and the classroom, and also the relationship with the instructor. He or she is there to guide you every step of the way. So that's another thing. The curriculum has been designed that it kind of scales up. So we take you from pretty much zero all the way through to modeling and analysis kind of components. I think you can see the rest of it here, but I do like this point here that we have the inquisitive hacker mentality. And that really is just, coming in with no sort of prescribed notion of data or, of being nerdy, but really sort of rolling up your sleeve, getting in there and just kind of not being scared of it, to sort of to really think about data in a new inquisitive way. And it's kind of exciting if you can get your head around getting your head around that.
Definitely exciting. So I have a printout of our website here. That's what I'm going to go over a little bit. Because a lot of people ask me, where should I start? What courses should I take? What can you just give me a summary of the different courses? So we do have several courses in the program, and I think that that's one of the really beneficial things is we have a lot of electives. So the first thing I do want to point out is that we have 2 required courses, and it's Intro to Data Science and then Data Exploration, Analytics, and Visualization. Those are the required courses. They're offered pretty much every quarter. And those are the best places to start, especially if you're new to data science and to data or to tech in general. I think that those tend to be the true intros. And then when you delve into, once you get in there and you realize, okay, there's a lot more to learn, you can really take charge of your own pathway, because we have so many different electives. I
have a quick question.
Oh, sure.
Do they have to take Intro to Data Science first, or can they take Data Exploration and Analysis first and then take Intro to Data Science? Is there a sequence?
There is a sequence. It's recommended that you take Intro to Data Science first. You can definitely take them at the same time, or you can take Exploration first and then take Intro to Data Science, but they are meant to complement each other. So I would recommend that you take Intro to Data Science first.
Cool.
Good question.
Yeah, I have been asked that.
Moving on to the electives, we have several electives. I'm not really going to read them off, but you can see in there, if you go to our website, you can see that we have all the different tools. We have Hadoop, we have Intro to Math for data science. It is a different kind of math class. It's not your standard statistics base or whatnot, but it really is meant to give you a refresher on the different kinds of algorithms or the different kind of math concepts you'll need to learn to understand the algorithms that you will be using in future courses. I think people tend to think it's a little bit scary. It is, definitely, because I haven't done math in a really long time. But I assure you, they're actually really easy to go through. I mean, it's not an easy class by any means, but they are very easy to go through in terms of learning it.
Step by step.
Step by step, exactly, yeah. So we won't just throw you in there and throw a bunch of, math equations at you. It's really meant to help you understand the mechanics behind what you're doing when you're doing a data visualization or some cleaning, or when you're trying to use a specific tool, understanding why it spits out reports the way it does. Because a good data scientist, even if you're not, a data scientist, by trade, a good person who is doing a little bit of data science or analytics should understand these tools.
Yeah, and why using them in a specific way or a context, basically. So I think that's pretty much it. We are here always. You can we will do another live stream once we can get it working, so you guys can actually ask us questions. But I think we'll probably try and set up, every 1 or 2 months, these sessions where people can ask us questions. Obviously, we're both available on email, and we really wish you the best in your studies. And here's to becoming a data scientist at UCI. Woo! So that's that.